Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the 3 Show. I'm your host, Vinny Paracelli. We've got a great one lined up for you. Last 3 days, the NA3HL was in Blaine, Minnesota for the annual showcase at the Schwann Super Rink. We've got plenty of highlights to get to, but before we get to all that, remember the showcase is all about exposure. Every team from the NAHL had a coach or representative there. Also, plenty of college coaches checking out the action. We had Matt Hutton of the Mid-Cities Junior Stars signing a tender with the Odessa Jackalopes of the NAHL. The 18-year-old from Carmel, Indiana, has 28 points in 21 games this season for the Junior Stars. Hutton had 2 points at the showcase and signed his tender at the event. Point Mallard's Joey Bernardini was not at the event in Blaine because he was caught up to the Shreveport Mudbugs of the NAHL. The netminder from St. Louis is 5-6 on the year with a 292 goals against average and an 896 save percentage. He also has 2 shutouts this season. Congratulations are in order for North Iowa's Dan Sandvik. 2 weeks ago, we told you about his call up to Kenai River, and last Friday, he scored his first NAHL goal with the Brown Bears. That goal came in a 3-2 shootout loss to the Minnesota Magicians. The North American Hockey League coaches were impressed with the talent they saw at the NA3HL Showcase, but don't take our word for it. Let's show you what they said.
I think it's a great event. It always has been. I was fortunate enough to be involved in this event for 2 years when I was coaching Peoria, and I coached against kids like Frankie Melton and Evan Moyes, who were Tier 3 guys, and then they jumped up to the North American League, and then last year in Division I scholarships. I think Moyes at Ohio State and Frankie's with Ferris State. So it is a great stepping stone to the North American Hockey League, and from what I see this year at the event, it's nothing but the best again.
It's a great opportunity for a lot of these teams, to take that step. The ladder of development is huge here in the North American League, and obviously the NA3. And being a former coach in the NA3, it's an awesome opportunity to see all the talent here, and it's a great job by our staff here to put on 40 plus teams in 3 days, and it's been a great experience so far.
Louisiana and Wausau was the first game at the showcase. It was also the first game to go to overtime at the event. Brandon Vukasin scored all 3 of the Drillers' goals in regulation. He'll also get the secondary assist on this tip-in goal from Drew Wada. Drillers win 4-3 in overtime. Also on day 1, we had a battle between 2 of the top teams in the NA3HL. Metro and Binghamton go to a shootout. It's the defenseman Robbie Flannery scoring the game-deciding goal. Jets take it 3-2. The excitement continued on day 2 for the Drillers, another overtime thriller. This time it's Mitch Doley scoring the game-winning goal to give Louisiana a 3-2 win. Wisconsin and Helena saw extra time on day 2 as well. Jimmy McDermott with the steal and the game winner. He goes upstairs, and the Whalers win this one 5-4. Another exciting game for the Binghamton Junior Senators. No score, time running down the third. R.C. Randall, game winner, 3 seconds left on the clock. The Junior Sens take down Texas 1-0. On day 3, Helena would get some revenge. They go to a shootout with Niagara Falls. Mikhail Gavrilenko taking a trip to the red light district via the 5-hole. Bighorns get the win over the Powerhawks 3-2. Last but not least, probably the game of the showcase between New Ulm and Metro. The Steel had a 2-goal lead with 2 minutes to play, but 2 shorthanded goals by the Jets in 32 seconds tie the game, and we're going to overtime. Officially 12 seconds into the extra frame, Connor Inger tied it. Connor Inger ends it. Short side snipe of Ryan Kenny. The Jets fly off the bench. They pick up the improbable 5-4 overtime win. We had an amazing time at the NA3HL Showcase in Blaine, Minnesota. Lots of great action, lots of talent on display, lots of exposure for all 42 NA3HL teams at the event. Remember to like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter and Instagram at NA3HL. We're going to take a short break until 2018, but be on the lookout for the NA3HL Plays of the Year so far. Until next time, happy holidays, everyone, and happy New Year as well. My name is Vinny Paracelli. We'll see you in 2018.